There's no doubt of the value of applying AI in the biomedical space. There's an estimated $5 billion cost of initial misdiagnosis. We heard that in the keynote of the value of initial diagnosis. And there's an estimated $2.6 billion cost of bringing a single drug to market. And this is in a field where there's a lot of digitization, where there's an increasing push to have digital information. So why hasn't AI made better inroads in addressing these issues? When we think about what limits the success of AI, it's effectively three issues. Biomedical data are inherently messy. They're incomplete, they're unstructured, there's a lot of different types of biomedical data, and it's very easy to build a model, a diagnostic model or a predictive model, that's just fit to the underlying noise. There's a lack of standards, so there's a lot of expertise that's required in terms of processing biomedical data. You have to know how to process an MRI. You have to know how to process an ECG. That's entirely separate of the expertise that's required to actually run the AI. There's a lack of scalability. So I don't just mean this in terms of the volume of data, but I mean this in terms of the ability to build models that evolve, that adapt as your patient population is changing. Too often, models are seen as being static. So this is why we created Augusta. Augusta is an AI framework that's designed to take multiple types of biomedical data in concert, process them at the same time in an automated way, so allow you to build automated AI workflows, beginning with raw biomedical data. It builds the expertise into the software. You have to know how to process a genome sequence or an MRI. You can leave that to the software. Wrapped around our entire code layer is what we call contingent AI. So this allows any model that we build to be constantly updated, to be constantly evolving, to adapt to different patient populations. We've seen a lot of great engagement in this space so far. We primarily are working in three areas. The first is drug discovery. So we just finished our first major project this year for a top 5 global pharma, and based on the project that we did, they're revamping their AI framework. We're working mostly in initial predictive initial discovery of lead compounds, although we have seen some engagement for clinical trials as well. We're working in precision medicine, so we've built diagnostic models for everything from Alzheimer's disease to prostate cancer. And we're working in value-based care. We're working in hospital operations management, and we're working in prediction of patient outcomes and risk assessment as well. Really, though, the strength of Biosymetrics is in its team. We're a team of data scientists and postdocs. We've built our expertise into the software. We love tackling difficult problems, messy problems, problems that are difficult to address in the AI space. We have a very well-established strategic advisory board that lends a lot of insight in terms of how to position the company. And just to give you a little highlight of what's coming in 2019, we're actively building a UI that allow you to just drag and drop your data sets of interest and construct an AI workflow, kind of like an erector set. Just hit run, and all of the messy stuff is handled on the back end. So our goal in 2019 is to get this in front of as many eyes as possible and get as many users as possible. In terms of fundraising, we're just closing out our seed round, but we're looking to start our Series 8 fundraising next year. I'm more than happy to talk about partnerships, and I'm more than happy to talk about funding if you seek me out. So let's bring about the AI revolution together. Thank you very much.